जय माता दी आदेश नमस्कार दोस्तों गुड मॉर्निंग welcome to the weekly analysis of Nifty Bank Nifty and the Indian stock market. So in this video we are going to discuss how the Nifty and Bank Nifty, how the Indian markets are positioned after last week fall. So let us quickly start this video and welcome all of you to our YouTube channel. If you are new to the channel, then I would request you to please subscribe. And if you like the videos, then do not forget to press the like button and share it among your friends. Okay, so as of now, the global markets are looking green again. And last week we had a very good fall in the US market as well as in the Indian market. So S&P 500, we were expecting a reaction coming from the 4450 level somewhere over here, a move towards the 50 DMA positioned at 4330, just like the previous fall. And that move came, and just like last time, we got a again very good up move. So as I've already said that these markets are positioned in a distributive manner, and we will keep seeing this kind of reactions as well as the bounce back. So in this session, let us see how the Nifty is looking for today's trading session and for this week. So if I open the monthly chart of Nifty, first let us see monthly chart. So in the monthly chart, we can clearly see that we are approaching the 16,620 levels. This zone from 16,600 to 16,800. This is the very strong resistance zone. A lot of a lot of supply is expected to come in this zone. And if you look at the weekly chart, last week candle was very unique. Why? Because it's a bearish pin bar. However, the body high of both these candles are same. So what this means is very simple, कि जब तक हम इसके ऊपर हैं, okay, and that level is 16,525, which is yet another the mob level, the weekly mob level. And last week also यही हमारा weekly mob level था, weekly trend deciding level था. So for this week also, right now we can see that markets have opened 100 150 points up, and we are trading above this. So the point is, this entire zone is filled with supply. It is not going to be easy for market to cross this 16,700 800. ये जो पूरा जोन है आपका 200 पॉइंट का, 16,600 से लेके 16,850, this 200 250 point band, this is a very strong resistance. This is going to break only if your Bank Nifty supports and Bank Nifty starts to trade above the 36,200 mark in a very strong and convincing manner. Unless you see Bank Nifty doing this breakout is not going to happen at all. And best case scenario, what we can do is we can again undergo some sort of sideways consolidation. Okay, because the trend is still up, so we may just make sideways candle, sometime bearish, sometime bullish, like that. So it will be a sell on rise market. Bank Nifty is weak. Last time हमने discuss किया था कि 36,200. If we open the Bank Nifty chart, we had explained how this running channel of Bank Nifty is providing lot of trading opportunities. So every time you can short near this zone of 36,200, and at least you will get 1,000 points decline. So that is what has happened. So last week I think it was very easy to discuss. Now this week it will be slightly difficult. Okay, why? Because this week we are not positioned at either ends. हम बीच में हैं, यानी just around the mob level हम positioned हैं. फिर भी I will try my best to give you some levels which may be used as a reference level to design your index trades. So for Nifty, I believe we have to keep this same zone of 16,540. I would keep this zone as the make or break level for a weekly perspective, from a weekly perspective. So for this week, our make or break level will remain 16,540. Okay. Now, if this level is important, and as we can see today opening, we have opened just above this level. That means आज का जो intraday जो charts होगा, okay, ये gap up opening में है कुछ इस तरीके से. तो यानी आज के गैप के ऊपर जब तक बाजार है, बाजार जो है बुलिश हो सकता है, बाजार और ऊपर जा सकता है. But if we are again coming below this level, below the gap, then I think there will be again the complete sell off in market. Okay, and look how the market is trying to protect this gap. That shows the significance of 16,540 level. And how this level is coming, this level is coming from the weekly chart, where we have a very bullish candle coming from last to last week, and then we have a inverted pin bar like this. Okay, so in दोनों का जो body जो match हो रहा है, okay, that is where, sorry, this candle is like this. So above this 16,540, it will be bullish, and we may see one again one up move towards 16,720. That will be my only target, and the probability of coming this level, I would keep it slightly low. Why? Because the context is turning bearish. Okay, and Bank Nifty is not performing. So if Bank Nifty starts to run, then this level can come. So as far as the mob level is protected, the chance of 16,720 being reached is, yes, it is there, but with a cautious mind. Now on the lower side, if it starts to break below the gap, then we can go short. And on the downside, we can keep this as the first target, which is your 16,450. And second target, we can keep somewhere around 16,300, where this small gap is still yet to be filled. Okay, so I think from a weekly perspective, the bias is absolutely neutral, because last week we had a big range, and this week we are opening exactly at the center. So I think it, because of this context, it will be more of a rotational market like this to fill up the last week, low auction area. सो थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट होगा, मैं समझता हूँ, खेलना, बिकॉज जब भी ऐसा एक कॉन्टेक्स्ट होता है, व्हेन यू आर ओपनिंग exactly at the center of the previous week range, it is, yes, it is indeed slightly difficult, because you have to be cautious. It can go up, again it can be faded, it can go down, again it can reverse like this. So थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट होगा निफ्टी को प्ले करना. बैंक निफ्टी मैं समझता हूँ थोड़ा आसान होगा, तो फोकस हम बैंक निफ्टी पे कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, सो ये हो गया वीकली लेवल्स. अब आज के लिए क्या लेवल होगा मंडे के लिए, बहुत ही सिंपल है. लेट मी ओपन द इंट्राडे चार्ट ऑफ निफ्टी स्पॉट. As you can see, on Friday we have made a double top situation over here, which is standing at 16,500 level, which is also the strike price, a round number as well. So I think this will be our intraday for today. Okay, for today, so this will be our make or break level. यानी in short, जब तक आज बाजार 16,500 पे सपोर्ट लेता है इस तरीके से, it can again bounce back like this. So first target on the upper side will be this resistance zone, जो अभी बाजार इसको हाई प्रिंट कर चुका है. So 16,600 will be our first target, and above this we may keep 16,662 as the second target, something like this. Okay, over here. So from an intraday perspective, if we get a dip near the 16,500 level over here, try to buy the market. What stop loss we can use? We can use maybe 50 point stop loss somewhere over here we can use. Okay, from an intraday perspective, how to play that long trade? उसको लॉन्ग आप तभी करिए जब वो वी वैप के ऊपर जाएगा, तो ही लॉन्ग करना, बिकॉज दैट विल बी अ गाइडिंग लाइट that will tell you that yes, the buyers are stepping in, and it is taking support, and now it is safe to go long. और else क्या होगा कि जो वीकली एनालिसिस हमने अभी की थी कि 16,540 के नीचे बाजार बेरिश हो जाएगा, तो आप लेवल पे बाय करोगे बट आपको लॉस हो जाएगा. अंडरस्टैंडिंग? सो यूज वीवैप, learn how to use VWAP in index trading. It will be very, very helpful. It will save you from many wrong trades. Okay, so ये लेवल है, और इस तरीके से हमें प्ले करना है फ्रॉम टुडेज पर्सपेक्टिव. अगर हम बेरिश टर्न होते हैं इन ड्यूरिंग द डे, देन आई थिंक वी कैन गो टुवर्ड्स 16,400 लेवल एंड रीटेस्ट द फ्राइडेज बॉटम. समथिंग लाइक दिस कैन हैपन. एज आई सेड, थोड़ा सा चॉपी होगा, थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट है आज प्ले करना. बैंक निफ्टी की अगर हम बात करें तो देखिए, बैंक निफ्टी इज डेफिनेटली बेरिश. बैंक निफ्टी में लास्ट एंटायर वीक वी हैव गिवन सेम लेवल की 36,200 पे शॉर्ट करो, और नीचे आपका 35,000 के आसपास एक पेंडिंग गैप था, वो हमारा टारगेट होगा. सो बैंक निफ्टी हैज फुलफिल्ड दैट थिंग, एंड इट वाज अ वेरी फैंटास्टिक crack that came on Friday in Bank Nifty. Now from a weekly perspective, if we look at the Bank Nifty chart, it is slightly messed up, but still I am able to find one critical level which I can see 35,820. सो हम अगर इन सारे कैंडल्स को देखेंगे तो मोस्ट ऑफ देयर बॉडीज आर अलाइनिंग एट 35,820 लेवल. सो फॉर दिस वीक माय वीकली मेक और break level, the weekly mob level for bank nifty spot will be 35,820 or 35,800, you can say, which is this level. So if we are going above this on closing basis on daily chart, then only you can expect bank nifty to do one more trip on the upside towards 36,300. Okay, so if it closes above this, I will not play that long trade. Why? Because I'm very doubtful whether it will sustain. Okay, so if it is happening intraday, probably maybe we may try, but on a positional basis, डायरेक्ट इसके ऊपर बाय करना थोड़ा सा रिस्की हो सकता है, क्योंकि हो सकता है इसके ऊपर कैंडल क्लोज करते और अगले दिन नीचे गिर जाए. सो थोड़ा देखने के बाद ही हम करेंगे. बट ये टेक्निकली दिस इज पॉसिबल. 35,820, दिस इज द एंटायर सप्लाई जोन. इफ वी आर क्रॉसिंग दैट सप्लाई जोन, देन yes, 36,300 should come, or else the logical path should be to again take a resistance and again go on the lower side. So in that case, हमारा नीचे में पहला टारगेट होगा 35,000 का. Now 35,000 लेवल जो है ये हर बार डिफेंड हो रहा है. I mean, it is getting defended because of the 65-day moving average being present over here. So every time Bank Nifty takes support at the 65-day moving average. So इस चीज को ध्यान रखना है कि 35,000 जो है ये पहला टारगेट है, दूसरा टारगेट है 34,800, एंड दीज आर वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग सपोर्ट्स. तो यहाँ से जो है बाउंस आना बहुत ही नेचुरल सी बात है. नाउ वन थिंग वी हैव टू बी वेरी वेरी क्लियर कि नेक्स्ट टाइम इफ our bank nifty is closing below 35k, preferably near 34,800 or around this level, well below 35,000 spot on closing basis, then I think it will trigger a fall in the bank nifty. Then I think bigger fall will be seen. 1,000 2,000 points cut will be seen on bank nifty. Till that happens, it will keep trading. It will keep taking support like this near the 35,000 mark, 34,900, something like this, and again bouncing back towards 35,800 and then 36,300. So that's the weekly plan. I think you just have to follow the levels for this week on nifty and bank nifty. No need to anticipate anything major, anything बहुत ज्यादा सोचना नहीं है. लेवल के हिसाब से काम करेंगे तो मैं समझता हूँ ये वीक जो है अच्छे से निकल जाएगा. नाउ नेक्स्ट वीक इज गोइंग टू बी वेरी क्रूशियल बिकॉज वी आर अप्रोचिंग अ क्रिटिकल टाइम बैंड, and price wise also we are approaching very very strong levels, and already bank nifty is underperforming. अगर हम बाकी मार्केट्स को भी देखें, अभी हम कुछ और चीज डिस्कस कर लेते हैं. लेट अस हैव अ लुक एट द बैंक निफ्टी इंट्राडे mob level. So I think for today's session we can keep this. Right now it is trading very close to this. So हम बैंक निफ्टी में आज के लिए 35,100 का एक मॉब लेवल रखेंगे, which is this breakout support gap area भी है. तो I think this is the support we can buy over here. We can keep this as a stop loss 34,900, and first target we can keep on the upside is 35,000. हम ज्यादा नहीं रखेंगे, 35,500 रखते हैं. 500 पॉइंट इज अ बिग number, and second target हम रख देंगे 35,670. So two targets we can keep on the upside. We can buy here. We can keep this 34,900 as a stop loss. So it will be, I think, 200 point stop loss for a target of 500 to 600 points in today's session. Okay. So ये जो गैप था, ये गैप अब फिल हो गया है. Now if the market has to remain choppy, it will keep taking support somewhere in between. यानी 35,400 के आसपास सपोर्ट लेगा. तो अगर आपको प्रॉफिट्स हो रहे हैं तो आप उसको बुक कीजिए, बिकॉज एज आई सेड ये मार्केट बीच में भी खुला है, तो इट विल बी लिटिल डिफिकल्ट टू ट्रेड. So and below this gap we may go towards 34,760. 34,760. तो ये हो गया बैंक निफ्टी का आज का हमारा इंट्राडे प्लान. पोजिशनल वीकली इसमें एक्सप्लेन कर चुका हूं मैं, and Nifty also I have explained. Now let us go and have a look at something else. यानी कि हम थोड़ा सा एक broader markets को check करते हैं. तो if I see the small cap index, that is what is very concerning, because even today as you can see it is trading almost at the lower levels, almost जो है flattish ही है. CNX mid cap is also CNX mid cap is slightly up, but yes, this small cap index is very troublesome. Now it is at a major support, जो इसमें 65 डे मूविंग एवरेज का सपोर्ट है, टिल डेट इट इज नॉट ब्रोकन सिंस लास्ट ऑलमोस्ट 1 ईयर. सो यहाँ पे अगर ये इंडेक्स ब्रेक करता है दोस्तों, तो मैं समझता हूँ एक मेजर सेल ऑफ होगा मार्केट में, ब्रॉडर मार्केट्स में होना चाहिए डेफिनेटली, बिकॉज ब्रेकिंग दिस डबल बॉटम सपोर्ट at a very very crucial level, I think it will definitely trigger good sell off in the broader market. So इसको watch करना है. एंड इसका फ्लिप साइड ये है कि अगर ये यहाँ पे सपोर्ट लेके बाउंस करना शुरू करता है, देन आई थिंक वन मोर वेरी गुड राउंड ऑफ अप मूव विल बी सीन इन मोस्ट ऑफ द स्मॉल कैप स्टॉक. सो थोड़ा सा वॉच करना होगा 1-2 दिन. लेट अस सी हाउ दिस pans out, because last time I can see here it has taken support after making a double bottom. It again came back, it took support, and then there was a big rally. So I'm not sure about the big rally, because I think this has almost peaked out, and it has entered in the form of a distribution, in this manner, something like this. And so I'm not very gung ho about a very large move, but yes, this can happen. And if we break before the advance, if we break like this, then I think it's gone. Then I think the only path, the only target has to be the 200 DMA on the CNX small cap. And in that case, Nifty also has to break down. Okay, index management ज़्यादा नहीं चलेगा. So this is one index that I am particularly watching for this week. ये मुझे देखना है कि ये किस तरीके से शेप करता है. एंड अगर हम इसका वीकली चार्ट्स वगैरह देखेंगे, तो कंसेक्यूटिव 3 वीकली बेरिश कैंडल वी हैव सीन. दिस इज समथिंग व्हिच कैन नॉट बी इग्नोर्ड. ओके, सो वी आर seeing a consecutive 3 bearish candle. These patterns are generally very bearish, but we are in a bull market right now, so it may act as a false sell off and then one more rally. However, I think yes, we are in a very very matured stage. Okay, so that is one thing. अगर हम मेटल इंडेक्स की बात करें, तो मेटल इंडेक्स भी थोड़ा अब एक मैं समझता हूँ कि डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन में 100% ये आ चुका है. If I look at the long term weekly chart, I think it is selling off from a expected zone. So I think metal sector में मैं जो है अब bearish side में इसमें हो जाऊंगा. Let us wait for some bounce. एक बार थोड़ा और bounce वगैरह आ जाए, तो इतने जल्दी कोई rush नहीं करना है, because whenever you have a very strong bull market, do not rush to make any judgment, because what will happen is prices will drop sharply, then go sideways, and then eventually they go up. This is how the bear trapping happens, and new highs are made. So that is why let us not rush. But yes, if I combine this part with this part, अगर हम इन दोनों को combine करें, A plus B अगर हम ऐसे करें, तो हमें ये समझ में आता है कि yes, this is now, this was a buying climax, and इस तरीके से ये जो है एक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन में जा रहा है. सो अगर मेटल सेक्टर भी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन में जा रहा है, विच इज बीन दी स्टार सेक्टर. फार्मा सेक्टर की चार्ट अगर हम देखें, सीएनएक्स फार्मा, दैट इज ऑलरेडी डाउन. ओके, सो आई थिंक द डाइस इज रोलिंग डाउन. फार्मा इंडेक्स में अगर हम देखें, मंथली कैंडल में बेरिश एंगल्फिंग बन रहा है. So these things are giving us warning. Now it is up to us how much we are prepared, how we react. Those things will determine our success in the market in coming 6 months to 1 year's time. So these sectors we have to be cautious. अगर CNX PSU बैंक इंडेक्स की मैं चार्ट देखूं, इसके बारे में मैंने फ्राइडे को फेसबुक पे मैंने कमेंट भी किया था, इंस्टाग्राम पे भी कमेंट किया था. We have made a lower high, we have not made a new high on the CNX PSU banks, and all the short term moving averages are rolling down. So this is going down, so that is why we were short on SBI. So look at the sectoral index, pick up the weakest stock and try to short. This is how you play on the short side. Similarly, look at the strongest sector, pick up the strongest stock and take the long side. This is how you play on the long side. So these charts are rolling down, so we should be very careful. अगर हम कुछ ब्रॉडर मार्केट्स की बात करें, यानी ग्लोबल मार्केट्स में, तो मैं समझता हूँ कि थोड़ा अभी भी स्ट्रेंथ है मार्केट्स में. द फुल फ्लेज crash or something like that is still some time ahead of us. But yeah, see, the other markets, they are taking support and they are bouncing. But yes, the markets from here onwards will not find easy to sustain and stage big rallies. बाकी अगर हम बाजार में बात करें, जैसे MCX है, तो MCX की वीडियो अभी अपलोड हो जाएगी थोड़ी देर में, तो उसमें आपको कंप्लीट MCX एनालिसिस फॉर ऑल दी कमोडिटीज फॉर दिस एंटायर वीक, एवरीथिंग दैट विल बी कवर्ड. सो MCX के चैनल पे आप उसको फॉलो कर सकते हैं. अगर मैं बिटकॉइन और क्रिप्टो की बात करूं तो बीटीसी में बहुत अच्छी रैली देखने को मिली है। आई वाज एक्सपेक्टिंग दिस रैली। इसमें बहुत ही सिंपल सा चार्ट था एंड very easy to predict the Bitcoin moves. So this was very, very expected because you see the way it is, the way last week the bottom was made. If you see this candle over here, agar main isko candlestick kar दूं, so you can see very easily, this was a one impulse, then there was a slow correction. आप एक कैंडल में हम इतना impulse generate करते हैं, then we take 5 candles to retrace it, we make a double bottom. Look at this particular candle, inverted pin bar at support. This is a sure shot sign that next time if you don't go below this, it will be a new high. Okay, जो मेरी प्राइस एक्शन की ट्रेनिंग अटेंड करता है उनको ये सारी चीजें जो है मैं एक्सप्लेन करता हूँ कि हाउ टू रीड दीज कैंडल स्टिक्स, नॉट बाय द नेम बट रीड इट डिपेंडिंग ऑन द कॉन्टेक्स्ट. Okay, so forget the names of candlesticks. Now last 2 days if you see small correction, flag pattern, small correction, flag pattern, and upside there is still scope to retest this 53,000 mark on the higher side, maybe at least 51,000 and 53,000, and this is what is happening. So Bitcoin, I think, is still very bullish. We still have two, at least 2,000 points, 52,000 हम expect कर सकते हैं, तो 2,000 पॉइंट की अभी भी इसमें स्कोप है, वेरी इजी. एंड इथेरियम जो है, अगेन इथेरियम ने अंडर परफॉर्म किया है काफी दिनों से बिटकॉइन को. सो आई थिंक इथेरियम कैन नाउ स्टेज अ बिग ब्लास्ट ऑन द अपसाइड. सो इथेरियम जो है 3400-3500 डेफिनेटली हिट कर सकता है. थोड़ा सा इथेरियम में कॉशियस रहेंगे बिकॉज अंडर परफॉर्मेंस कुछ ज्यादा ही मुझे इसमें दिखाई दे रहा है. बट यस, अगर ये ब्रेकआउट आज क्लोजिंग बेसिस पे कर देता है, 3350 के ऊपर अगर क्लोज कर देता है, देन आई थिंक 3500 इज कमिंग डेफिनेटली. अगर बाकी ऑल्ट कॉइन्स की बात करेंगे तो बहुत ही फैंटास्टिक मूव्स देखने को मिल रहे हैं. एलिस में, एक्सी में, लूना में भी आज बहुत अच्छी मूव्स देखने को मिल रही हैं. मॉर्निंग में आप देखिए बहुत ही सुपर, वेरी वेरी नाइस रिकवरीज आर कमिंग इन ऑल दीज क्रिप्टो करेंसीज. सो ठीक है, क्रिप्टो में बुलिश है अभी हम. बिटकॉइन और इथेरियम में जो है वी आर बुलिश. सो उसमें आप बाय ऑन डिप जो है थोड़ा कर सकते हैं. स्टॉप लॉस के साथ ही ट्रेड करना है, विदाउट स्टॉप लॉस डोंट ट्रेड. So I think guys that will be all in this video. Video थोड़ा लंबा हो गया. And tonight we will meet in the live session. कल मैं live session नहीं कर पाया because of the festival. I was traveling. So today we will do the live session. M6 की वीडियो अपलोड हो जाएगी M6 के चैनल पे, तो आप वहाँ पे देख सकते हैं. ठीक है. Okay, wish you all the best for your trading. And if you like the video, then press the like button and share and subscribe as well. Thank you so much. Take care. Have a good day ahead.